This show boasts acts from across the globe, and its roots are South African. Producer Sebastian Cassie's family left here for New Zealand when he was 4. An attorney who gave up law for circus production, he founded the Enchanted Circus with partner Michael Carrigan.
What does it take to bring a show of this caliber here?
It's logistically a nightmare. There's so much that goes into putting a show like this together, from cast to crew to front of house to back of the house. You know, this tent itself comes all the way from Belgium, and we have to fly over a whole team just to construct it. So it takes a whole village to put something like this together. But at the end of the day, when you see the smiles on the audience face, that gives you goosebumps and you know it's worth it.
And what makes your show unique?
Enchanted Circus is a fun and fabulous jewel that repackages and resizes the best elements of international Nouveau Cirque productions and fits it in this intimate Spiegelten environment that South Africans now know and love.
The stars of the circus include strength duo Leader Wright and Jenny LaRue, and singers Noah Milan and Ashtavan Mintur, while Australia's Tom McKinnon is impossible to miss.
Tom, welcome back to Earth. I can see why it's called a cloud swing.
Yes, thank you. So I've been training, I trained this act for about 3 years before I started performing it. I had a background in gymnastics, so that a lot of that came across into cloud swing quite nicely.
And it all started at the age of 10 when you jumped off your parents' roof onto a trampoline.
Yeah, yes, that happened. I was a bit of a thrill seeker as a kid, I think. Even when I was a kid, I always wanted to be in the circus. It's just in the town that I was from, gymnastics was the closest thing to circus that I could find. I knew that I wanted to go to the National Institute of Circus Arts in Melbourne when I finished high school, but I also knew that gymnastics would get me there. And I worked really hard and I got into circus school, and now I'm living my dream.
Living on a knife edge as a profession are Andrei Gomonov and DARIA SHEREMET of Belarus.
You both have extremely important roles. Do you feel the pressure?
She can die every second. It's very dangerous, really dangerous, because if, for example, some tricks like dynamic tricks, it's very important connect and understanding with partners, because it's not only on my good drawing, it's also a very big job assistance, like because she must always concentrate my arms, my move. It's very good understanding. It's very important.
And you, Daria, do you ever get nervous up there?
I understand what is so dangerous and so interesting play for me, because I can last my health and sometimes my life.
One my mistake, it's
my life.
Yes, it's life.
From acts which catch your breath, this circus also captivates audiences with how far you can take our fascination with bubbles. Italy's Thomas Favaro is known as a bubble master. He's one of a rare group of artists who can do this.
Thomas, I've never seen anything like this before. This is a very special kind of artistry. How did it begin?
Yeah, I began 10 years ago, thanks a girl that told me about the existence of the giant bubble. And then I discovered that it's possible to do a lot of things with bubble. And I found my bubble master in Italy that is very famous and is the first person in Italy. They bring the bubble and they made the solution. And practice and grow.
Why do you think people love bubbles so much?
Yes, because I think the bubble reveals the secret of simplicity. The reflection of the bubble is a reflection of the soul. The other thing is so funny play with bubble.
What is the biggest bubble you've ever made?
The biggest bubble I never made? Maybe I can show you.
Yes.
Huh?
I think I would love to. Oh my goodness! Magic.
When you can make these with soap, water, and imagination, you don't have to say much at all.
Ready?
Yes. This is crazy. Do it again, do it again. I feel like a kid. This is amazing. I don't think I could ever get tired of this.
Not to be upstaged by Bubbles, the UK's Orissa Kelly brings an act of foot archery, acrobatics and contortion, which has seen her labelled as Britain's hot bendy Cupid. Once you figure which side of her act is up, she has a great story to tell.
Your journey into the circus industry began unintentionally.
Yes, I actually was going to study at university and I got asked to do a job covering someone for Aerial Silks. And I finished the show. I had about 10 minutes of free Wi-Fi, and instead of telling everyone and updating my Facebook status, I went online and I cancelled my university application, and that was it. I decided this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a circus performer.
Watching your act online, it actually looks impossible. It looks like you're gonna buckle 82nd. How do you train for this?
Thank you. Well, when I first started, I was training between 6 and 8 hours a day outside in the English weather. It was freezing cold. I trained for hours and hours every single day, and I would get toe cramps. I get bruises on my toes from holding the bow because that's not something anyone would normally do. And yeah, it took a lot of strength. But now, I mean, I still have to train every day if I'm not performing, but it's almost like a second nature. Oh my God! So Jade, how do you feel about holding the target?
You know what, if you can shoot a bow and arrow with your toe, I can't say no.
Let's do it.
Orissa's skill with a bow has seen her star in the blockbuster Wonder Woman, but Jade was still understandably nervous.
Am I allowed to hold it in front of my face?
No, you're braver than that.
Okay, just aim for my polystyrene heart, not my real heart.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Do not try this at home. Okay, wait. I'm gonna lower it a bit lower than my face.
Whoever said you must try everything in life once never tried this.
I'm alive. I can breathe again.
The Enchanted Circus will have you holding your breath. With the thrills coming at you from every angle, it's pure entertainment. Runs near Cape Town Stadium Wednesdays to Saturdays until December, and should not be missed.